Hi, today we will go through Pyramid of Pain. Pyramid of Pain, it's the layers that attacker use to get access to the target machine. The first one is trivial, which is hash value. The next one is easy, which is IP address. And the next one is simple, which is domain names. Annoying, which is network and host artifacts. Challenging, which is tools. And tough, which is tactics, techniques, and procedures. You can see all of them here. Like here was trivial and hash values, and we go over here. So the top of the pyramid, as you can see, is TTP, which is the last one. It's in our task, which is task 8. You can read above and click complete. So hash value. Hash value is a numeric value, a fixed length that uniquely identifies the data. It can be generated to understand if the file was a document or anything was modified or changed in any way. So we can look at over here an example. If you open this file, you get the hash value. And after, if you append the hash in the end of the file, you get a different hash from the one that you generated in the first time. The hash value will be useful only if it's unique. If it's not unique, it cannot be trusted. There is a term which is named collision. It's when the value was produced the same, even so that there is like two different inputs was made. So one input went from one file, another input was from another file, but the hash value is just the same. So that's called a collision. It's not here, but it's good to know. So also secure hash. We can see the hash algorithms that was created through history. So the first one was 128 bits hash value. Next was 160 bits hash value string, and as a 30-digit hexadecimal number. And the second was 256 bits as a 64-digit hexadecimal number. This is the most secure so far we have, so we will see how the technology will develop. It will be new hash values as well. So here we can check if the hash value was detected as suspicious or malicious. So you can have a website. We have website, for example, virus total, and you can upload the file, URL, and search. So any analyze suspicious files, domains, IP URL, detected malware, breaches, and anything like this in the community that was detected. Doesn't mean that it's always not a suspicious file or domain or IPS or URL. It means that only it wasn't detected yet. Let's go here. So analyze a report. So let's open the report. So analyze hash value. What is the file name of the sample? So our hash value is P8 something, and we go over here we look at all the file, and we see that here's only P8 and other characters. So the name of the file is sales receipt 5606, and we will input this. It was in example was here was the file mcronian, and there was mentioned as well that this is the file name. So that's how you learn. And I'm gonna close this one. Sales 5606. Okay, we submit now. And that's for the hash values. Now we go to IP addresses. We rely on IP addresses to send and receive the information over the network. So we go through these IP addresses. We see the protocol TCP, which is Transport Control Protocol, and it can be also other types of protocol that can be used. And we have IP address here and port name. So let's go to following report. And our task is to read the report to answer this question. The first IP address, the malicious procedure attempt to communicate. Our malicious process is IP ID 1632. So here we have the report. So here we can have our VC behavior activities, which is malicious, suspicious info. Let's have the report usually generated, and our main things and the statistics of the things that we found, and the section, video screenshot, the network activities. Here the registers activities, how the file was interacting with the system. Here our connections, network activity, IP addresses. So first we need to first IP address 1632, they all here, and we have our first IP address, which is 50.87.136.52.443. We will write it down, submit, and it's correct answer. Now we go to the next report. As you can see, it's basically the same one, but they used it. Let's close the previous one. So first, domain name of the malicious IP attempted. So we go to the connections again, network connections. So we go here, we see the domain name under the same IP address that we used, which is craft in Galaxy. .com. Submit, and it's the right answer. So we will see this example in IP connections. We can open here, and here you can see connection, requests, and here's our malicious domain and IP address. So you could also find out it from here, but obviously if they said to us look at the report, then we look at the report. Next part will be domains. Why IP address is simple and easy is because you can hide your IP addresses with VPN, and that's why it's easy to change. Domains is simple because it's easy to buy a new domain, so hacker can change it also really easily if one of the domains get blocked. We have our command and control infrastructure domain. So infrastructure set a program, communicate with victim machine. So we go down, and here we can see what is the attack, which is Punycode. Punycode attack, it's when you change a little bit your domain so it didn't look like different from the one that is original. So for example, you can see not secure Adidas and here secure Adidas. It's both looks similar, but it's different because this one is malicious and this one not. And here this is how they creating, so it can be also Google like this, and many variation. So we go and we see this is the website to check. So at the end of the URL, type plus an example or and the or change here. It is also here how to check. So first we go and we see you can type preview before the link, and you can check your link as well. So let's try to go to the exercises, because one of the exercises asks us to check if the website is, so we will use this one to check it. So we can write plus, we wrote it, and we see it's redirecting us to TryHackMe. And also we can write preview. Let's check this one theory as well. Wait, and here we have the same information. So you can use like this website to check if the URL is compromised or not, and that's our answer. It's tryhackme.com. So we just paste here. Now let's come back to our next ones. It's now we need to look at the connections, which is here HTTP requests, detection and sampling. So what was the connection? Get, had, or post can be also. So he's like the thing. So get the information, post the information. So here's also connection. It's another protocol. Before was TCP, and this is UDP. Which is user diagram protocol, and we have IP address and ports as well. So DNS connections, which is can be respond, denied, so connection was successful, unsuccessful. So we go to the report. This is our report. So open connections, we see the same story, and here as well. So first suspicious domain request you are sending, you will be using report to answer the main questions in this task. This is the report, and we go. So first suspicious domain request URC. The first suspicious domain name is the same one basically that we was writing last time, so we just taking this one, copy and paste. So what term refers to an address used to access website? To access any website, we use domain name, as we can see here. So it will be domain name. Submit. What type of attack uses Unicode characters in domain name to mitigate the null and non-domain? So we go here to find out what is Unicode characters if you don't know, and we can see it can be any characters over here. So sometimes they use different keyboard to write the name of the website. For example, on like Russian keyboards they write A, and it's not English A, it's so now it's different name, domain name, so it's counts like a code. So we copy that, funny code attack. Yes, okay, now we go to the next one. So this is set up, it's a host artifact, This is part a bit annoying because compared to domain name, where we can just buy any domain that is available for sale, here host artifacts, we just need to be more creative in our hacking abilities. So here we have a file modified drop to the malicious actor. As we can see, was power executed and the file was modified. So that's example PowerShell executable malware, which after that it's get executed gjack.exe. So now we go to the questions so we can work through the questions. Security vendor has analyzed the malicious samples for us. Report here. So we just press complete. First, we start the machine. On the machine, we've noticed that there is a file WinWar execution. This program wasn't suspected anything, and it was simply, we can look it up on our behavior over more detail. So we can see this file contained all this malware code that was probably executed by PowerShell, and through this code was created PowerShell executable, and it has VME, so it was tried to hide from the system, so the system wouldn't detect this malware. Through PowerShell, as we remember, over here was executed gjack executed file, and it's drop and start our malware, which is GDL executable, and this malware was inside of the system and working as it was planned by hacker. So a process name region make a post request API based on USL. What is IP address? So we go to our file, we go to our networking to find the IP address, we go to HTTP request because it says post, and it means ports, as we remember from the above analysis. So we see the post 8080, and we found this is the IP address, and we just copy it, or you can write it down and paste it, submit. Yes, so the actor drop malicious executable. What is the name of this executable? So the one that executed our malware, as we remember, it was gjack, was executed and executed our malware. So you could also find out this. So over here we also can see that PowerShell execute this malware, this program gjack that actually executed our malware. But yeah, as you can see from here, this was our executable malware. We just write copy and paste it. Now we have to look at another report, so we can close that one. And it says how many vendors determine this host to be malicious. And we can see the answer is 9 vendors flag this URL as malicious. So we go submit. To summarize, host artifacts are the trace observable that attackers leaves on the system, such as register value, suspicious process execution. Everything is determined in our system. We can see success, and this was the process. So now we go to the network. So let's have a look at the network artifacts that belong to yellow zone of our pyramid. of pane, and we have here definition of network artifacts can be user agent string, C2 information, URI patterns followed by HTTP post requests. To detect it, we use Wireshark PCAP by using network protocol analyzers such as T-Shark, or exploring IDS intrusion detection system, logging from the source node. So let's break it down. What does it mean, this command that we're trying to execute? T-Shark is our system, and HTTP request applies to display filter to only show packets matching HTTP request. /T fields, it's output specific field instead of default package homology. /ye HTTP host, it's extract HTTP host, and this is no again extract. This time is HTTP user agent, and R it's a read analytic file PCAP. So this is the following command that we executed, and we go here. Let's have a look. This is the short names for each of the browser. So if we see over here in this line, pages will be Chrome, can be Firefox, Safari, ADG, which is Microsoft Edge, and can be MSI or Trident, it's Internet Explorer. So Internet So now we go how many post requests are in the screenshot PCAP file. Here we have our post requests. It was our file, and we have 6 of them. 6. So next one is tool. This part is challenging for the hackers, and they tried already break into your network, and now they need to create new tools that serves the same purpose. So they could even give up at this point. If they're not giving up, they can create a new malware to try to execute it. And we see here we get to introduce to the fuzzy hashing. So fuzzy hashing is if you have a file and you have some segments on it, some like paragraphs or anything like this, and you hash each paragraph, for example, in different hash values, and by adding it you create fuzzy hash value. That's why some fuzzy hasher you can determine which part was changed. If you choose ordinary hashing, it just hash the whole document rather than partially hashing. So in the fuzzy hashing you can determine which part of the document was changed. And so we have SSSD official website. You can find complex explanation of the fuzzy hashing. Let's go to this website. We can also find out that this is hashing. It's also called computing context triggered piecewise hashes, also called as fuzzy hash. Is important for our information in below. Here we have what is the alternative name for fuzzy hashing, and we can already put what is this computing context triggered piecewise hashes. So instead of computing, we just write context triggered by piecewise hashes. We submit it, and it's correct. Provide the method used to determine similarity between the files. It's called fuzzy hashing. Fuzzy hashing. And it's okay, correct. Next one, we go to the next. You can read more about it if you like, but we just go to the next one to to see what is these techniques and procedures. So this means that we try to achieve the goal by persistence and phishing attempts and data exfiltration. So here at this point, attacker has two options: go back and do more research and training to reconfigure the custom tools, or give up and find another target. For example, if you could detect passhash attack using Windows Event Log Monitor and remediate it, you would be able to find compromised host very quickly and stop a lateral movement inside your network. So let's go to navigate to webpage. How many techniques under exfiltration category? Let's navigate it to this. So here we in this website. Okay, now we need to find where is the exfiltration category. So exfiltration category, it goes after discovery. There is lateral movement. That's considered exfiltration category. We can see exploitation and tools that we use. So the answer is 9 techniques. So we go here and write 9. Now we go to Chimera. It's a Chinese-based hacking group that has been active since 2028. And we need to find remote access as tools they used to C2 beacons and data exfiltration. Let's copy this name. And we can go to the search and type it. So we need C2 beacon and data exfiltration. Here it is. It's called Cobalt Strike. They used for data exfiltration. So we just copy that and paste it. So now we have the last part. It's practical. So we need to find the correct places for the prompts. So let's go one by one. So first, the attacker has utilized those to accomplish their objectives. The attacker plans an objective. The signature can be used to attribute payloads and artifacts to the actor. An attacker has purchased this and used to typo squatting campaign. Those addresses can be used to identify infrastructure an attacker is using the campaign. This artifact can present themselves as C2 traffic, for example. And we have our pyramid. So let's go with the hash value, which was the first task that we had. So hash value is the signature can be used to attribute payloads and artifacts to the actor. So payloads is malicious component delivered during attack, ransomware, Trojans, and etc. We saw the example in our hash values trivial. So now we go to the next, and it's IP address. This address can be used to identify infrastructure. Attacker is using their for their campaign. You can identify infrastructure or what kind of systems they used by using IP address. So this will be for IP addresses. Next one is domain name, and as we saw, where it is, an attacker has purchased this and used it in the typo squatting campaign. Purchasing domain is one of the most popular things to do, rather than using on server, especially for the attacker. And network, the next one. The network is source artifact can present itself as C2 traffic. C2 traffic is the communication between the malware and the attacker. So like this is called C2 traffic communication. It goes through the network, so there's the network layer. We go to the tools, the next one, and an attacker has utilized those to accomplish their objective. So attacker uses the tools to accomplish their objective, which is correct one. And the last one is the last one left, which is attacker plans and objective techniques and procedures. Now we have our flag. So we go and paste this flag and submit it. Go to conclusion, and as we see here, we can close this one now. As we see, this is how we learned, and you can pick up advanced persistent threat group or another exercise. So I hope you have a good luck. Thank you.